Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel. So this week's video we're going to be testing out the brand new Benefit Cosmetics mascara. This one is called the Fan Fest mascara, and it is one that I had literally, as I'm filming this, seen the same day, bought the same day, sitting down to film exactly the same day. Probably won't be uploading the same day because I'm not that efficient. Thought I'd give this a go because I haven't tried a Benefit mascara for a long time. So fingers crossed and hoping for the best with this one. This is marketed to be a fanning and volumizing mascara. A 24-hour mascara, supposed to be smudge proof, waterproof, and has a super flexible fan shaped mascara wand. So I picked this up, as I said, from my local Boots today for £25. The only shade they had was Hyper Black. So who knows, they might bring out different shades, maybe like a brown shade would be quite nice. I feel like brown mascara and brown eyeliner is having a bit of a moment at the minute with the like clean girl aesthetic, something that I don't think I'll ever be able to be. Not to say I wouldn't like to be, but that's another story. So this is what my lashes are looking like right now. As you can see, I'm looking very bare and my eyes looking very small. That is because I have absolutely zero eye product on there. That includes like any eyeshadow, eyeliner, anything. Don't have anything on my lashes. Did I mention I didn't have anything on my lashes? Good, because I don't have anything on my lashes, just in case you were wondering. My lashes are relatively long. They are nice and curled because I do every now and again have a lash lift, which I absolutely love. I am partly Asian, so I do have the gene of the straight lash, which is why I have the lash perms, because it really helps just give my lashes the moment that they deserve. But sometimes they need a lot of help with some volumizing because, like I said, they're long but they're not very thick. Fan out lashes side to side, amplify, volumize, and multiply the look of lashes. Full flex fiber brush. That's all that felt like to me. 40-degree custom curve lifts root to tip and reaches corner to corner. Flex wave fibers define and separate. So I do feel like it has that definite 40-degree curve, as you can see from the wand. And we'll have to see about all the rest because obviously the proof's in the pudding. We can talk about it all day, but you need to see what's going on. I'm only going to do one lash at a time so you can really see the before and after. I'm going to go with this side of my lashes first. I love and will always love that sound. So this is before one coat, and then this is after one coat. As you can see, there is a definite difference between the two. This side of my lashes obviously look thicker because there's product on it, but as well, they do look more separated, they look fuller. I would 100% say that they do look like there's way more lashes on this side than there is on this side. And that is just from one coat with like multiple swipes. You can even see from a distance that my eye on this side looks so much more open, looks wider, I look more awake. Now zooming in for coat number 2. So this side has no mascara on it whatsoever, and then this side now has 2 coats. You can 100% see the difference, and I absolutely love the way that it's left my lashes looking. Seriously, look into my eyes and tell me there's not a difference. Like, you can't, because it's undeniable. Okay, let's regroup before I do my other eye. I can't stop looking at the difference between the two of them. Like, it is super noticeable. I really like the way that it's left my lashes. It wasn't too tricky to apply a second coat. I also really like how spaced out the fan of bristles is, and the curve within the wand is like a great shape, just to really get underneath your lashes, give them a good jiggle and just blink into the rest of that brush. For me personally, any more coats than 2 with this mascara would be too much. It would start to clump, it would start to maybe look quite spider leggy. I really like the way that it's fanned out my lashes. It's got every single hair, as well as giving the effect like there's more hair there when there actually definitely isn't. So far so good. I really can't stop like flicking in between looking at you and the viewfinder to see the difference in my lashes. In between coats it dried pretty quickly as well, so if you're in a rush, that is not a bad thing. Now I'm going to do a zoomy zoom for the other eye. So this is 1 coat versus 2 coats. You can tell the difference between 1 and 2 coats. It's undeniable for me. It was so unbelievably easy to get into these corners here. Sometimes with the densely packed brushes, you just can't get so close with the wand. Like, it's almost impossible. So let that dry for a hot minute. Now for coat number 2. There we go, coat number 2, all done and dusted, ready to go. As much as I like this mascara, I don't want to ruin this entire video by applying it to my lower lash line and then try and not cry about how much I mess it up, because that's usually what happens. But I don't know if you picked up, I actually quite enjoyed using this mascara and I would definitely use it again. I really like the fact that it just fanned my lashes out exactly like it said it would. This hyper black shade that they've got going as well, it's a deep, really just intense black shade, and I love that with mascara. The clean girl aesthetic is nice, but it's just not for me. I want my lashes to look thick, I want them to look dark, I want them to look dramatic, and I feel like I've achieved that with this mascara. 25 UK pounds is pretty medium when it comes to mascara. I would say that is higher end of the high street makeup. There's definitely way more expensive ones that are out there, but I think that Benefit is just one that you know and love and you can kind of trust. I've used loads of their products and I've never really been disappointed. The shape of the wand as well is something I can really get on board with. That 40-degree curve within the bristles is fantastic. I like the way that they're spread out. The bristles on the brush were nice and firm as well, not too firm. Some of the silicone ones are great, but I don't know what it is, they don't apply the same as the brush. This as well, you would have seen there's no residue or any mess behind my lashes, obviously from where I was doing the kind of like jiggle and brush. Not one thing rubbed against my eyelid and left residue there, which is really good. Dried super quick, very happy about that. For me, I only needed 2 coats, which means that this product could last you quite a long time, especially if you're like only using a 1 coat kind of situation for if you don't want too much makeup or anything. But I could see this being buildable. If you are careful, you could really build this up, especially if you've got longer lashes, like. But otherwise, that was it for testing out the new Benefit Fan Fest mascara. If you enjoyed this one, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up so I know it really does help me out a lot. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button below and follow me on my socials so you know every time I post. Thank you again so much for spending your time with me this week. I hope you have a lovely rest of the week, whatever it is you are doing, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye guys.